Okay, so hey Libras, it is Toy from Infinite Work, and you are up for your tarot reading for the rest of October. As I explained in the other videos, I wanted to do weekly videos because I really love reading tarot, really love helping people, but my schedule does not permit it, nor does my internet access or reliability of internet access. So we're going to finish up October in this reading, and then I'll be back for sure in November. But throughout the month of October, I'll do bonus readings as scheduling and internet permits, okay? So you know the spiel already. General reading is not going to resonate with everyone. You can feel free to switch the sides if need be. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Libra, it is your season. Why so glum, chum? So the cards that I got for you, I'm a little cold. The cards that I got for you is the 3 in inhibition, the 8 in inhibition, and then at the bottom of the deck, the 9 in exaggeration. The 3 is clarified by the guilt card, sacral chakra. The 8 is clarified by the joy card, solar plexus chakra. Basically, what I'm getting from this, Libra, is that you are feeling overexerted. You're feeling like you're giving too much in different areas. That's not reciprocating the same to you. That people or things are given in other areas. Could be friends. You feel like they are doing more with other friends. If it's a boyfriend or girlfriend, you can feel like they are investing their time elsewhere. If it's a job, you can feel like that they're not really appreciating you. That they're giving more hours or not approving your vacation time, but approving others. You know what I mean? Like you're not really feeling the reciprocity in your relationships with people, and it's really making you feel upset. Also, you may be feeling like somebody is legit blocking you and blocking your happiness with their unwillingness to budge, I guess you can say, with their authoritativeness, with their inability to see outside of themselves. And the lesson that's to be learned from this is one ring circus, which is the number 15. And so this is talking about, so for one, if someone is making you feel closed in, like you're being controlled in some way, and I mean in a literal sense that someone is controlling you, not that you think they're being manipulative and controlling you in an underhanded kind of way. That's something that you definitely need to put your foot down about. You don't need anybody controlling you, telling you what to do, especially if you've grown. If it's not your parent or something like that, then you can let that shit fly. Going forward though, this is really teaching you about your independence, Libra. And it's so funny because in your season, a lot of other signs are going through this tango and this dance of trying to learn what their investments are in commitments and how they show up as a partner, and you know, old feelings coming up, like all types of stuff like that. And here you are, Libra, at least the ones that are resonating with this video, are you guys are learning more about yourself and your independence and your willingness, and why such a willingness to partner with others regardless to what they are offering, whether or not it is on the same value system as what you're offering them, right? So there's chaos. Don't get me wrong, there is chaos. It's not like you're imagining this, like it's all up in your head. There's chaos, but at the same time, you're kind of so much in your feelings and in your bag that you're not in action. You know what I mean? You're not in any type of action. You have despondence here, instinct, and prayer. Now, you can pray all you want, Libra, but you're going to have to take some action. And not only that, you're going to have to look forward when you're taking the action and not behind you. Something may take place in the midst of all this chaos that's going on that might jumpstart you. Don't look at that as a bad thing. That is your guides and your spiritual team trying to wake you up to move along, right? Because you may be falling into a little bit of a depression. You have to keep faith. You cannot lose faith, and you cannot lose perception. Libra, a lot of times, are healers. And remember that you didn't become a healer because of what you've been through. You went through what you went through because you are a healer. There's a reason for everything. In order for you to be this almost this showcasing of equality, of reciprocity, of fairness and balance, you would have had to experience the opposite in order to know what that even looks like and how to emit that energy out into the world. Okay, so don't look back on the past with a heavy heart. You really don't have to look back there at all. Just keep going forward. Take what you learned and move forward in it. And that despondence is not going to work. And even in the regard of feeling like someone is controlling you, which someone may be trying to control you, but people can only do what you allow them to do. Right? Your joy, this is the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus is all about self-confidence, self-esteem. Your joy does not lie in whatever harvest you get with another person. Okay? So you're kind of caging yourself in with that. And you don't need to. You need to release that. Okay? Now, when we come over to your love situation, I'm feeling like you may have released some things because you have attraction and deception came out together. Mind you, I didn't pull all these cards for nobody. I put these cards back when they come out too much, but it's your birthday. Libra, happy birthday. So anyway, attraction and deception, and that was clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, there's definitely an attraction there, but there may not be a willingness, or this may not necessarily be the time by spirit's calculations or by yours or this other person's calculation. It may not necessarily be the time for this to come into place. Because someone's just not ready to be completely bare and completely in, I feel like. And that might be you, Libra, because you got to make the effort here. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the World card. So you might feel like this is a cycle that's just up. You might be like, you know what, nope, fuck that, I'm not with it anymore. Meanwhile, your partner has reconciliation. It is safe for you to love. Clarified by the Hermit, reconciliation card. It is safe to you to love is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So they may have definitely lost you. You may have cut it off. I'll get to that. You may have cut it off. You might have seen a thing for what it is and was like, fuck it, you don't want to deal with it no more. And now they're in this energy of, first of all, reconciling with themselves, really going within and figuring out what it is that they want. Okay, and it is safe for you to love. You know what? This may not even be about them coming to you. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this may be about the fact that neither one of you were really ready for what you were asking for and for what they seem to be attracting. Right? It doesn't seem like either one of you was really ready for it. With deep freeze here and details, when I ask for what is the lesson that you're supposed to learn through this, slow down, Libra. Take your time, right? And this might be a situation that has awoken a sleeping beast. You see this lion is in stone with his hand in the water. Like when he wakes up, boy, oh boy, is he going to be something. And with details here, this pause is probably here. This is a number 7 with the 4 and the 3. For both of you guys to go more in depth with self, to know what you want. It might not even be each other. It might not even be this. It might be. Who the fuck knows? You guys got to figure that out. But it's not going to happen with any type of deception. It's not going to happen with motherfuckers flying off the handle. Because I feel like we make the effort here with these clarifying cards. I feel like you flew off the handle, Libra. I feel like you told somebody where they could go and what the fuck they could do. But meanwhile, you don't really need to be so much up inside of this emotional fucking place. You understand? Like, there's other things that you can be doing right now to empower yourself other than this. Excuse me. So that pause may be needed right now so that you can attract what you really want. And so that's so can they. I feel like your partner has some healing to do within themselves, you know, that really doesn't have anything to do with you. So as much as you invest, it's like you're pouring into a pitcher with the open bottom. It just keeps falling out because this person is not equipped to receive that right now. Right? But that is something that you know, because Libras, you're very intuitive. You're an air sign anyway. You know about fairness, you know about this and that. That's something that I don't believe. You feel the resistance. I feel like you feel the resistance in this person. You know, and you keep pouring into a pitcher that has a hole at the bottom. but then getting mad when the picture don't fill up. It can't. There's a hole at the bottom of it. You know what I mean? All right. So for your abundance, we have let go of guilt in the past. So that's an amazing card. It says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Libra, you are so good at beating yourself up for beating yourself up for beating yourself up. I mean, it's just a never-ending motherfucking cycle. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's no need. Like I just told Virgo, look, even if you did do something wrong, we all play the villain sometimes. We all play that role. We agree to it before we get here. You know what I mean? And if it may be for you investing so much in this person or investing so much in people, period. Like as you think back during your season, as you think back, you might be like, yo, why the fuck did I do this? Why did I do that? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? It's okay, you did it. How about you just take whatever wisdom you need to take from it so that you don't find yourself in the same position again instead of beating yourself up for it, okay? So your present energy looks like you are doing just that with declutter here. It says you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And also your emotion and your spirit, right? There's no reason to carry all of this stuff with you from childhood, from old relationships, from this, for that, from the third. It's all blocking you. You staying in that same vibration, you're going to stay in that same money vibration too. So whatever you was making back then in that relationship when you was 16 that you can't really get over, you ain't going to be making too much more than that unless you're able to clear that energy out. And for the future, you have do the work and release jealousy. So it says it's not enough to dream or pray. I told you that despondence, you're gonna get in action in the future. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And will release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So anyway, if you're doing the work, you won't even have time to be paying attention to what nobody else is doing anyway. All right, as long as you sit in this idle-minded place though, where you're thinking about past things and beating up on yourself, and you should have did this and this one should have did that. As long as you do that, you're gonna stay in a vibration of lack. Okay, so it's important that you start doing the work. And then this will fall into place anyway. If you do have jealousy, let it go. Like, whatever's for them is for them. Whatever's for you is for you. It's just going to be what it is. Stop, why I can't never, and you never fucking will if you keep talking like that. Okay, moving forward. So I asked, how can the Libra come out of this energy that they're in where it's just so heavy for the most part and just feeling so blocked and just so... So you got I am accepting, and you have at the bottom of the deck, I am peaceful. So here's the thing. When you choose to accept something, it doesn't mean that you accept it and you stick with it. It means that you make a realistic analyzation of what is going on. You say, this is the issue. This is what I have to work with. This is what I can do with it to make it better. Accepting it does not mean that you just sit in it and let it take you over. It means that you're really taking it for what it is. You're not putting on blinders. You're not putting on rose-colored glasses. You're not trying to make yourself the victim. You're not trying to make yourself the victor. You're not trying to do none of that. You're just taking the thing for what the fuck it is, and peacefully, even if it hurts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to lash out, beat up on people and all that other different type of shit. You know, argue with people, block people, hit people, whatever it is. You don't have to do any of that. You know what I'm saying? Look at her here with this time clock sitting out there. Look, shit happens. Time passes. Nothing lasts forever. It's happening now. 5 years from now, it'll be something completely different. So just be at peace with it. And like I said, that doesn't mean just taking anything that comes along. No, that just means that, okay, I get it. This is what it is. Okay, let me see what I can do about that, okay? And then you have here communication and soulmate. So everything that you're going through right now, Libra, is in fact your soul's journey. Don't think that you're backed up, that you're fucking up. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked with this one. You shouldn't have fucked with that one. I shouldn't have made this decision, that decision. It's okay. It's okay. Everything that's aligned in your life right now is supposed to be there. You're supposed to be working through this right now. This is what it's for. With communication here, and then look, it was storm fields right here on the bottom. I feel like you. Oh, and look, it say fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. I don't know, whatever, like you might have went off on somebody or whatever like that, and they saying apologize, just do it. I have a good feeling that this is talk about yourself. You know, apologize to yourself, forgive yourself so that you can move forward from this, right? And with communication and soulmate here, I feel like it's going to take you speaking up for some things. Not going off, but speaking up for some things, whether you're communicating with spirit, whether you're communicating with the people that's involved in your life. Either way, it's just really time. You've come a long way. You come a long way, Libra. You know what I mean? And you know a lot about partnerships. You know how to compliment someone. You know how to upgrade a motherfucker. Like, you do. You know how to do that. But do you know how to stand in independence by yourself? Not forever, just for a little while. Do you know how to be strong by yourself? Do you know how to stand without blaming anyone else for where you are and just getting out of it? Not saying that you're a blamer or a complainer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is your time while everybody else is more focused on what is they do or don't do well in partnerships. This is really more of a time for you to focus on you. And then I feel like how you show up in partnerships will like kind of feed off of that, because at your core that's who you are. All right, Libra's balance, reciprocity, partnership, things of that nature. It's just who you are. So don't fret. It's not like you're not going to have a person or you're not going to, you know what I mean? But right now, this state that you're in, excuse me, it's feeling really binding. You know, you're not, and it's your birthday season. Like, you need to be free. You need to free yourself to be happy. Free yourself to love. Free yourself to be loved. Free yourself to be independent. Free yourself to speak up for yourself. Free yourself to know that you are where you are because you're supposed to be here. Free yourself to know that you have to make movement. You know what I mean? Free yourself. Have to do that. Okay, and the last card that was at the bottom of the deck, by the way, is be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. And that's another thing, Libra. Like, sometimes, you know, you have to really, like, let's say, for instance, you don't have a place to stay, but you found a family member to stay with, or you found a shelter to stay at. Instead of fucking complaining that you don't have a place of your own to stay, be grateful that you have family or that the city provides shelter for you to go into, that you have a roof over your head and you're not outside in the elements dealing with whatever weather is going on. If you have a job that you don't necessarily like, yes, you can start looking for another job. Yes, you can start setting yourself to get up out of there. But at the same time, don't go to work fucking complaining every day. Be grateful that you have a job. That's going to bring more abundance to you. The more you fucking complain, the more shit the universe is going to give you to complain about. We know this, Libra, right? Because we know the value of the scales balancing. So you know this already. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. Okay? But you have to be courageous and move in what you know. That's called wisdom. You have the knowledge, but you have to apply it. Right? That's called wisdom. All right, Libra, that is your reading for the rest of October. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope that this video resonated with you or that you were able to get something out of it. I will be back. Excuse me. I will be back in November. Oh, chakras to work on will be your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and again with the solar plexus chakra. I will pick what to write in the description box, in the comment section for the meditations that goes along with each of these cards. Probably won't do them all, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I trust that spirit will lead me in a way to have me to put what it is that whoever needs or wants, okay, to meditate on. And I hope you guys really take advantage of that, because it's important to have your chakras in order while doing anything in this dimension. All right, I love you guys much, and I will see you guys in November for sure. Hopefully I will see you another time, at least in October, for a bonus reading. Thank you, Libras. Enjoy your birthday season and free yourself, okay? Free yourself, darling. Love. Bye-bye.